Alright, round one, and I don't think we can keep this. One lander, we are on the draw, but a little bit too dangerous at one land. Oh, now we get a five lander. We have all our colors, we have some stuff that we can play. Not the best mull, I'll admit, but going to five, I don't know. Going to five in three color when you have sort of a mess of different spells you want to play didn't feel right, but what can you do? Huh, that's tough. I have a feeling my Zertos Wine's gonna die, and he's gonna get some rats. Yeah, unfortunately, we had about the worst start you could have. I mean, I guess we could have gotten mana screwed, but unfortunately, flooded is still pretty bad too. Wow. Well, man. Yeah. Didn't attack. All right, I accept. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna do that. That's perfect, actually. That was a good draw. Yeah, now's a perfect opportunity to do it because if I play the swine and he kills it, we're in so much trouble. We're already in pretty big trouble. I'm not gonna lie. Not like huge trouble because we actually can get some huge value here, but we're still in some trouble, no doubt. Just because we didn't do anything early, really. Oh, he did get a rat out of the deal. I guess I didn't think about that too much. Okay. Pretty good draw. I think I want to play around the Devour Flesh, so it makes more sense to play the infantry in my mind. But he's already got the key runes and he can race us pretty effectively. I think actually we're kind of forced to play the swine here. We need to get some spells going. I mean, yes, he has like access to Grizzly Spectacle, Hands of Binding, and 1,000 other good removal spells in this format, but um, I don't really have the luxury of kind of waiting around now since he's got Extort and Unblockable Guys. Ooh, Edict's actually pretty good. Don't quite have enough mana to do both, but that's okay. Yeah, I think we actually Edict now because he can crack back for quite a bit. Don't have a second white source for the Martial Glory. That's alright. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, we don't really have the luxury of being defensive, unfortunately. Yeah, it's worth trading Martial Glory here, so we can't get in. Oh. So we traded a Martial Glory for a Warmind Infantry. Based on how few creatures we have, it seemed like the right move. It also stops his attackers, besides the key rune, of course. He's at 17. Yeah, this game went south kind of fast, unfortunately. So if I attack with Zertas Swine, he cracks back for with everything. Well, he can only crack back with one key rune, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus any sort of extort and we die. If we don't, he still gets an unblockable. We are in some big old trouble. Big old trouble. All right. Can I do anything? If I attack, if I don't attack, he's just going to extort me dead. If I and get in unblockable, I'm in huge trouble. I don't really know what to do. I think we just get in with the Zertas one and leave back the infantry to block the enforcer. Huh. Guess I can live with that. Kind of surprised he did that. Looks like we could bring in the naturalize, multiple key runes. Yeah, a little bit too land heavy, unfortunately. Well, I mean, we kept a six lander with five lands and then drew a bunch of lands. So we did actually pretty decent considering how how poor our mull and keep turned out. In all honesty. All right. Let's see. What do we do in game two here? Well, first and foremost, I hope we get a better hand. How much removal did we see out of him that game? Not much, right? I feel like he just jumped a couple times and then traded with a couple dudes. So I did say bring in the naturalize, but what am I bringing in over? I mean, that Dimir key rune is annoying. I don't have a ton of ways to deal with it. This doesn't. Neither of these do. This does, but it's an expensive way to do it. This doesn't. I actually don't. Yeah, I kind of need to bring in naturalize for that key rune. So maybe we take out. It's got to be a spell. So I guess we could trade a Martial Glory for it. Might seem a little awkward since Martial Glory is actually a good spell, but I think that's the way I'm going to do it. Anything else? No, actually this deck's fine. It's just a matter of we need to get some good distributions here, or else it's not going to go down. Yeah, this is good. was a good draw. Well, that's kind of nice. I can blood rush this too in a pinch. Oh, nice. So we still get to get in. Missed our land drop again, which a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. I guess I could have Scorch Walked there. Maybe that was the best idea. Yeah, that might have been the best idea, I think. Perhaps I'll get another opportunity. Well, that's a good draw, too. Cannot extort much, though, no doubt. So Syndic of Tides not getting as much value as I would like. So I could Boros Charm, but I think I'm actually okay with him just like trading, taking 2. All right, let's see. It could take 2, could make him take 7, take him to 5, which is still out of range of the Boros Charm. I mean, I could also just do the Scorchwalker on the Syndic to save it, which isn't bad. I think I'd prefer to follow up the Halberdier and hope that I get in. Yeah, that might make more sense. All right, so let's just deal 2 to him and get out this Halberdier. All right, so it's a 1-1. No big deal. All right, I think we can actually get him pretty damn close to lethal here. Yeah. All right. No blocks. That's interesting. So let's just kill him then. All right. Deck worked pretty well there, and we didn't even see our green source. So that's nice. Act of Treason, nah, it doesn't feel that good against him. Naturalize would have been fine, I guess, if we had the green source. No, the deck worked fine. Let's just try it again. I don't think there's anything more or less I want to see. Mark for Death's actually a strong possibility. Actually, the Gruul Charm is too. We saw Basilica Screecher. We saw Cloudfin Raptor. This actually might be a tool I want. But he has... Maybe not, though, because I have flyers, too. We did see Raptor and we saw Screecher, but I have flyers as well. And mine might actually just be better. So, perhaps not. But this also makes it so he can't block. Yeah, it's debatable. Martial Glory versus Gruul Charm. It's our splash color, so that kind of makes me not want to do it, I guess. So that's going to be my thoughts on that, I guess. Alright, so we don't have our main color, which makes this hand a lot worse. Do I hope he had to mull? Something good to keep in mind. And I'm on the draw. I do have both my colors now. I have... Wait, I think if I have 9 sources of red, I am going to keep on the draw. Because 9 is reasonable that I draw it in the next couple turns here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 counting the prism. Yep, I'm going to keep it. Awkward, absolutely. Dangerous, yes. But I think actually this hand has a very good upside of working out with any red source. So I'm going to keep it. We have both of our other colors. It makes sense in my mind. The fact that we have 9 out of 33 cards are top decks that will directly benefit getting this on turn 3. But keep in mind, even if we hit other lands, we can at least build towards our more expensive spells until we hit our red source. So, I don't know. I think this hand is actually actually doable. And like I said, mulling when you're 3-color with no fixing beyond a prophetic prism, extremely dangerous. Alright, good. I'm glad that it worked out. That's good too. Are we going to get Psychic Struck? That's pretty interesting. Um, yeah, actually, Scorchwalker seems reasonable here, believe it or not. I could do the Cinder Elemental too, which does open me up for a Fireball, but he's less likely to attack with Enforcer if I play Scorchwalker. Because if he attacks, then I can just crack back for 5, make him indestructible, possibly. Yeah, it actually makes sense to me. He's going to be more tempted to stay back or use a removal on the Scorchwalker, in my opinion. Cinder Elemental was an option there. I'd rather have him use removal on the Scorchwalker. I don't know. It all makes sense in my mind. Could also just make the trade here, but I don't think I'm going to. See, like, the reason I did this, I'd rather crack back for 5. Alright, now it's not that good of a trade anymore, I admit. But since we have the Thunder Fist, I'm going to offer it. Unfortunately, the transport was probably the best trade he could have gotten from that Scorchwalker. Yeah, it certainly was. This is actually okay, though. Alright, because I have the skin. I have all sorts of nice little tools I have at my disposal now to take care of this. So I think we give Vigilance, we swing. Even if he blocks with the Mind Eye Drake, I'll do the Skin Brand. But then I can't follow up with the Cinder Elemental, which I do want to do. But I would be able to still follow up with the Sky Knight Legionnaire. Okay. Then I'll do that. So let's give this guy Vigilance. Could have Angelic Edicted as well. I think I'd rather save the Edict and use the Skin Brand, if that makes sense. And if he double blocks, then I can just, double strike it and just kill them both. Or wait, I guess that doesn't work, does it? Because he can only deal 4 to this, but I can make it so he doesn't die. I'd probably have to use 2 cards. It might actually be worth it. It'd still be 2 for 2. Alright, he's just going to take it, which is good, because now I can do my Cinder Elemental. So I actually like that a little bit more. And then next turn I might be able to Edict. Okay. It's pretty good. Now I can just Edict though, so it's really not that huge of a deal. Especially if he's going to swing with the Mind Eye Drake. Okay. This is actually okay now. So now, next turn I can swing. And then we just Edict the Mind Eye Drake. Otherwise, I could play 2 creatures as well. But no, let's just let's swing in for 6, and then Edict the Mind Eye Drake, and he can crack back for 5 only, taking us to 7. Alternatively, I leave back the Thunder Fist. I do need to Edict. Hmm. This is a challenging spot. Really challenging. Could also play a couple creatures. Hmm. Question is, do I want to attack here? Because then he can crack back with the Enforcer. I think I have to actually play defensive, but then he can still attack with the Flyers. That's alright. Alright. So we're just killing the Mind Eye Drake. I wanted to do more this turn, but 5's kind of the awkward mana cost, because if I swing with this, even though I'm dealing more damage to him than he's dealing to me, I'm 4 damage apart here. So it's like, it's tough. I think it's like I have to stay a little more defensive. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, he's got another play too? Alright. Oh, Keymaster Rogue. That's pretty strong. Wow, that's tough. Okay. 6 mana. Probably just want to do Legionnaire, Warmind Infantry. What happens if I do that? Swing Thunder Fist. Legionnaire, take him to 10. Play Infantry. Makes sense. Let's do that. I think we actually need the infantry as well for the battalion next turn. Alternatively, I could Boros Charm, double strike this, deal 10 to him this turn. So we'd at least have to... I think it's probably better next turn, either on this guy or this guy. So let's just deal 6 to him now. And I can possibly just use it to burn 4. But if I get in for 8 with it, it'd be a lot better. Be even better with this guy, too. Maybe we'll get that opportunity. We'll see. We'll see if he just goes for pure race. He is, okay. Yeah, okay, and he has the Keymaster Rogue. So let me think about this. If he blocks my 2... No, I don't have him, do I? He blocks my 2 ground guys. Oh, wow. Well, that's pretty solid. Yeah, let's just crack in with everything. Pretty sure we win this turn. Because if he's going to do some blocks just so he survives, then we can just Clan Defiance two major players. So I think we're actually fine either way, regardless of what he does here. If he doesn't block right, we kill him with Boros Charm and Skinbrand Goblin. If he does block right, we Clan Defiance. So we're fine either way, as far as I see. Yeah, alright. So I could deal like 8 to him or whatever, as you plainly see, but instead we're just going to kill his guys and do some Clan Defiancing. Alright. I guess I could have just played the Boros Charm, so I don't know why I didn't. Doesn't really matter. Alright, got the match. Sweet. Happy to see that. See you round 2.